Hey, what's up everybody? Spectacular Sunglasses Man here, and welcome to 7 random CDs from my collection. I have 7 CDs right here I'm going to go through, but before I get to that, if you're new to my channel, welcome. Please hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. So let's get right into the video. Let's get these 7 CDs going here. These are random picks. First one, Peter Gabriel, So. This album contains the hits Big Time and Sledgehammer, and In Your Eyes, I believe, is on here. Yes. Now, I grew up with the song Big Time by Peter Gabriel. It's probably my favorite Peter Gabriel song, next to Shock the Monkey. And take a look at the back here real quick. I want to get the Peter Gabriel album called Number 3, Melt. It shows, like in the picture, the album cover, his face is melting. I've heard that album and I really enjoyed it. I like to get that one in the collection. So there's Peter Gabriel's So, the first one. Next up, we have a hip-hop group, Jurassic Five. The album is called Feedback. Jurassic Five is one of my favorite hip-hop groups of all time. They kind of got the same vibe as A Tribe Called Quest, who I really love too. And this album is good all the way through. I can put it on, and it's got really good beats, and I like the way all these guys rhyme together. A little bit like Wu-Tang Clan, but not as gangster, which is a plus for me. It's just fun hip hop. And what happened to fun hip hop? I don't really know any new artists that have the fun and that don't use auto-tune. That's another thing I've noticed with a lot of new artists. I'm not saying every new rapper uses auto-tune, but most of them do, and I wish rap would go back to like Jurassic 5, groups like them, Cypress Hill, Tribe Called Quest, LL Cool J. I miss those days. Okay. Anyway, the third one here is from Matchbox 20, Yourself or Someone Like You. Now this album is their first one, and it contains the hits 3 a.m., Long Day, and Push. And I love the song Back to Good. It's probably my favorite one on here. Real World, I like the opening track. And Girl Like That's really good. The other songs I just can't seem to get into, but maybe I haven't given them enough of a chance. So there's the album cover for Matchbox 20. I don't know who this is on the cover. Maybe it's one of their friends. I don't know. And there's the back for you. It's produced by the same guy that did Collective Soul's first album, Matt Serlatek. I know I'm saying his name wrong, but the album sounds... My only complaint with these two albums, that one I just showed, and Collective Soul's first album, is just a little too quiet for my ears. But not saying they're bad. They're great songs. It's just I wish the guitars were a little bit louder, and that's my only complaint. All right, next up, we got the Steve Miller Band, Book of Dreams, and I know my fingers cover up the album title sometimes. Now this album doesn't have Fly Like an Eagle, but it has Jet Airliner, Swingtown, True Fine Love is probably my favorite, Jungle Love. There's a really cool opening to Jet Airliner called Threshold. Really cool synthesizers, I think it is, sounding. And also track number 8, Electrolux Imbruglio, that's hard to say, is another track like that with the cool synthesizers and spacey sounds. I love it. So there's this one, Steve Miller Band's Book of Dreams. I also like the last track, Babes in the Wood. And, oh, how can I forget The Stake, track number 10, that song rocks. So if you're a Steve Miller Band, you definitely got to have this one. It's imperative. Just like from the movie Real Genius, it's a moral imperative. All right, we got 3 more to go through here. Next one, Imagine Dragons, Night Visions. Now, one of my friends gave me this album a while back, and I have to admit I haven't really listened to it that much, but it contains the song Radioactive, the first track, which I do enjoy, and I like Weird Al's version of it too, the Inactive parody of that song. It's a pretty cool album cover here. But I like a lot of their songs, but from this album, I really don't know too much of the songs. I know a lot of their newer stuff, like Whatever It Takes is great, Natural, Bad Liar. So I do like some Imagine Dragons stuff. Next up, we have one of my favorite bands, and I gotta get this sticker off here because it's just gonna make this look bad. I do that sometimes before I don't really get the stickers off these before I show the CDs, so that was my mistake. But anyway, I'll just leave half of it on. I got it for $6.99. It's from one of my favorite bands, POD, Satellite. Now this was the album that I first got into, and then I went back, but this album contains the really positive songs like Alive and Youth of the Nation. The title track, Satellite. Set It Off's a great opener. I love the slower song, Ghetto's great. And actually, I take that back. That's not a slower song. The one I'm thinking of is Thinking About Forever, track number 14. But Ghetto does rock, and it starts off slow, is what I'm trying to say. And here's the back of that one. My favorite POD album is this one, next to their Fundamental Elements of Southtown album. And we're to the last CD here. It's from a group called Zebrahead, Waste of Mind. Now, I got into this band by the song Get Back. Excuse me. Track number 2. My favorites on this album are the first track, Check. Of course, Get Back. Track number 3, The Real Me. Someday, Waste of Mind has a great guitar riff. And the last song is called Bootylicious Vinyl. And I like that song. I like the back cover. The guys are acting kind of goofy back here. Especially this guy right here. So yeah, if you haven't heard of Zebrahead, which you probably haven't, these guys combine rap and rock and punk. And the singer sounds a lot like Dexter Holland from The Offspring. So you might like it. All right, that's the 7 CDs I got in my collection. Some random picks. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you would, please share this video out on social media. I would really appreciate it. And keep on rocking, and I will see you all really soon.